Welcome to Neyland Stadium, one of the biggest and most beautiful settings in all of college football. This big crowd ready to roar. They know when the Volunteers run through that tee, it's showtime. And a game like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, there's history and tradition, but right here, right now, there is tremendous intensity and bitterness on this field. You can feel it. As we'll see the number 11 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Tennessee Volunteers. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Will kick this deep to start us off. So no return here. He takes the knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Ball handed off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Catch is made along the sideline just before going out of bounds.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. It doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Quarterback drops back. Receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The freshman's able to get home with a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with a first sack of the game.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, a costly mistake here by the quarterback. Forces that ball into coverage, and the defense comes up with the interception. Hate to see the game start off like this for this offense.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. The back's got it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. We're going to see a repeat. Remember, last time these teams played, it got ugly.
Chris, that's one of those games you just hate to see in a rivalry game. It gets so one-sided. Hoping today to see this defense play much better.
Important third down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. The attempt is no good. And with that miss, the score will stay right where it is.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Always looking to throw. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to tack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
The snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner forced out at the 15. That's where the drive will start. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. And he crosses the 30. And it's good for a first down with a 36. Well, the big fellow's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So 2 losses in a row puts him in a tough spot, third and very long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And they heave it deep downfield. And the pass is dropped. It would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes, and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They'd love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. Had to settle for 3 last time. Oh, that one's picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
The offense is set up with excellent field position. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Got space, looking to score. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Extra point makes the lead 4.
That makes the score. Georgia.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Number 15. Set to kick off.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly. The Volunteers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
You know, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
And the Vols getting set on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Escapes the pocket. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Georgia 7, Tennessee 3.
And the Volunteers will try to keep this drive moving. And then first down, right back to the running game. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Short connection to the tight end here. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Third down, you go to your go-to receiver, and he comes up with a big play. Nice job of keeping 1 foot in to be able to get that first down.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. They'll try a pass here. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket and away from the pressure, and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards and that first down.
The Vols will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, Volunteers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT is good, so the score is 10-7 now. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. The Georgia offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Catch is made. Room to run here. And an explosive play. Stop finally made across midfield at the 44.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Looking for some space. It's strong. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Now it's 2nd down here. Here's the handoff. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this 1st down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this 4th down situation.
And the Bulldogs will bring their punt team onto the field when it comes for a 2nd punt of the game. Oh, it lands just short of the goal line, but bounces in for a touchback. Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Gets some space around the 30. The gain was enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the 1st down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the 1st, keep this drive moving.
And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. Breaks loose at the 40. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40.
That's just good, hard running by this back. And, man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who was on that 98 national championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris, some big physical backs come to mind when you think about the Tennessee Vols.
Catch made. A lot of space now. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Chris, how about the call here with the wheel route? The running back, we know he can run the football, but here he shows his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield, and that wheel route is tough on a defense. Sometimes the back can get lost. Here he catches it, finds his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. This one will be fair caught. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Caught over the middle. It's strong. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. Second down after that short completion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. The pass is intercepted. And that's a solid return after the interception.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? Looking to scramble. Gets rid of it on the move. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Tailback with another carry. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Trying to make the first with a wide receiver handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Chris, I'm just thinking back to our conversation with the defensive coordinator this week, and these are the kind of plays that he expected. So he's not necessarily surprised to see it, but his defense did look a little bit lost on that play, and it cost him. He got a first down.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on first and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on second and goal.
This will be a challenge now. Second and goal back at the 13. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Got a lane. Can he get in? He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Vols. So the quarterback says, I'll do this myself. He just takes off and flashes the speed in the touchdown run.
My goodness, his creativity and speed makes it almost impossible to stop. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I start locking in on this quarterback's ability to run, because if you don't, you're going to see a lot more plays like this.
Point after, up and good. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. Dogs offense is back out on the field. Backed up this close to their end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Makes a spectacular diving catch. The Dogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up. First down, looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Empty backfield, offense spreading the field with 5 wide. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And looking for a big play here. Receiver makes the grab inside the 15. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the 2nd quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
They're set now to try the PAT. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he fires the football to the right side. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Looks like 1 more play here before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Volunteers will kick this away to begin the 2nd half. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball for 31. The Dogs come up to the line in a hurry-up. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders in this defense.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And now the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's going to take off. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The Vols are going to cash in this red zone trip. On third down, it's a handoff. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker.
Now, a 4th down.
So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. Receiver in motion now. A running play called on 4th down. The Volunteers pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the first down line. Just punch it in and pick up a first down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfectly.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And he throws it away. A smart choice that time, but it will bring up 3rd down.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Boy, this quarterback has a lot of confidence in his arm. He tried to thread the needle into double coverage. Lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. And that will extend their lead even further. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Returner tackle right there. That's where he'll start the drive. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Handoff running right. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Second down play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. And the quarterback dropping back. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
No fair catch. He feels the punt. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Getting set. Here's second down. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Looking to pass here. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Touchdown, Volunteers. Strong game by this quarterback. And momentum really building now. Kirk, this one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Using his legs here. Breaks loose at the 40. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs. The Bulldogs will come to the line to run the hurry up.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. No huddle now for the offense.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
And that's That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. You know, the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. And the wideout goes in motion. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he never had a chance. Tackled in the backfield.
Man, really good job here by the defense. Flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Not much room in that return. Tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense.
Well, it seems like this quarterback, anytime he gets pressure, he likes to go to his left, being a left-handed quarterback. This time he just tries to do too much, and the ball gets intercepted.
And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Ball handed off. They bring him down right at the 20.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Takes the toss and heads left. Running with purpose. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
Go with the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. Jukes to get free. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Here's the 2nd down play. And he drops back in the gun. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. It's 3rd down for the offense.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Tennessee 33, Georgia 14.
Can he make it to the marker? Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a 1st down.
Now you're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the 4th quarter.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense jumps on the football.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the 2nd half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground.
and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Trying to get the throw off. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Grab down the middle. It's strong. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. The Dogs will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
What a simple read and a simple throw for the quarterback. You want to give me the running back sliding out of the backfield? No problem. I'll take that. Let him do the work after the catch.
In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking to throw it again. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And it's good. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Down here for this offense. And the running back takes the handoff. Showcasing the shiftiness on that play. Defense finally brings him down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
And it's a bunch formation. Oh, it's a reverse. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Heading left after the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's complete downfield.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Pressure is coming. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down mark.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Okay, it's third down after that run. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
They've already converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Oh, my gosh. The defense does their job. That ball is thrown short of the first down. They've got to rally to the ball and not let him have that kind of effort to pick up a first down.
And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Find anybody open, brings up a second down now. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. 3:25. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Will he score here? Touchdown, Tennessee. This offense really clicking. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you say, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
The kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he steps out of bounds at the 15. That's when they'll start the drive. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. So behind the 6, second and long from their 14. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. And the Bulldogs come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll try the option play here. Pitch play to the back. Powering through. Finally brought down, but the option produces a big game that time. That's great execution. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. It's a fumble. It's a turnover.
Big shit. Knocking their head off.
Get their hat on the ball. They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. He's running out of time here. On the run, going to heave it downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the fourth quarter. Run the ball, get out of dodge, keep everybody healthy.
The pocket breaking down. Short pass finds the tight end. That's an explosive gain. They've got him, but they gain all the way to the 28. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. First down. Looking to throw the football. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Throws it to the right. Makes the catch downfield. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing.
Touchdown, Balls. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Georgia offense is back out on the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, he dropped the ball again. Now he gets it back, but that's the second time we've seen the ball on the ground from this running back. Ball security is paramount. I mean, it's a deal breaker if you do not buy into it as a running back. His coach is not going to be happy that he's put the ball on the ground twice.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? They'll stop him on a small gain here. Tried to run for it on 3rd and long and came up well short. Now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. The Dogs will line up to punt it away. He boots it away from inside his own end zone. And they'll just down it right here. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. On the run, he'll let it go. This one falls incomplete as time expires. There might not be a sweeter feeling in college football if you walk off the field knowing that you have taken care of business and beaten a rival.
Nothing better than that. That's one of the feelings that you'll never forget. For everyone in this program who supports this team and played on that football field, they'll never forget this win. A well-earned victory and bragging rights until they play again.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.